We are millennials and we don't like 15 seconds tutorials where we learn nothing. We need a proper tutorial, step by step, where you know how to do your lifting daily makeup. Let's go! Remember, this is the lifting makeup that you will do only 15 minutes maximum in a day, and you are over 35 years old, which means that you need a lifting effect. Most essential thing for you is moisturizing your skin. You must use proper cleansing in the morning and moisturizing. After you apply the serum and the cream, you need to prepare your skin for makeup. One of my favorite serums is this. It's a Snow Mushroom Serum by Lumene. Very affordable, 100% vegan. Moisturize your skin. And do not forget to apply cream under your eyes. Now you see my skin without filter. It's just in a bad condition skin. Now if you have better condition, I'm very happy for you. One of the other products that I'm using is the Chic lip balm. Especially now in the winter, it's very important that everything is moisturized. After a few seconds, when your skin has absorbed some of the serum, it's very good to use something sticky. I'm using the D'Alba First Spray Serum on top of that. So it has amazing smell. And it creates really nice sticky layer that you need for your makeup. Now my skin is already a bit glowy. Nice. After that, depending on your skin type, you might want to use different product, because I have a lot of pimples and redness in my skin area on the face. I'm going to use, of course, foundation. But if your skin has no problems, you are fine, you don't have pimples, lucky you, then you can use the CC cream, for example, which has a lighter texture and covers by all means it covers everything. But if you have problems like me, then I recommend foundation. Now, how to find the foundation? It's not easy. I have done a long search and I have come up with a solution for myself, but that is your journey and you need to take it. However, I can give you a few recommendations. My favorite foundation, especially for the winter, is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. I love this foundation. As you can see, it's almost already over, but today I'm going to apply it, and it gives really nice glow at the same time covering everything that you need. However, if you have a really good skin, I do recommend to use the CC cream. And you can find the shade. Do you know how to find the shade? Yes, by applying it here. Not here, here. So I will apply my foundation throughout the skin. Now, what you use is absolutely your right and your decision. You can use a sponge and you can use brushes, but I love sponges more. And how to use the sponge? Well, if you don't know that, comment below and I will create a small video about that, because you know it's fine if you don't know the things. Now this shade is a bit darker than my normal skin color, because I usually use it when I wear something like that with the neck covered and I like a bit darker shades, but I also have another foundation which is much more lighter in order to just have the even skin tone. Now, whatever imperfections you have, you must cover or work them out with a brush. Now, the brush must be the one synthetic that you can use for oily textures like foundations and concealers, and then you just go through all the small places where you could not reach. So the synthetic brush will help you to do everything evenly. And when you will have the places like this, you can still see that there are some redness. Do not worry about that, because we will cover that too. Now, do not forget, if your neck area is open, also to apply the color on the neck and blend all together so that you don't see the clear difference. Remember, it's not the stage makeup. Yes, and then how to do the lifting effect. It's coming right there. Before that, however, we want to highlight the places and get rid of the small imperfections by applying the concealer. Now, concealer must always be lighter than your foundation, so, but not too light, of course. And I like the Tarte concealer, and I like also the NARS concealer. You, I think, can't get them from Finland. Maybe nowadays can, I don't know. Anyways, online, yes. And what we do is we apply a bit of concealer here, a bit of under eyes, and we give it a bit of time just about 30 seconds so that it sticks to your skin. And after that, with the same brush, what you're gonna do is that you are going to blend everything and spread everything by creating a really nice T-zone, and going under your eye, getting rid of the dark circles you might have. Now, if you took a little bit too much like I did here on this side, you can just spread it evenly. Okay, now if you have a little too much, you can take the sponge and just blend everything in. Okay, and to do the same on the other side. Okay, looks funny, but it's now. Next step you're gonna do is you are going to apply contouring, and contouring is done nowadays by there are a lot of products on the market, but one of my favorites is that it's by Mario, and the shade is light. Sometimes I use light medium when it's a bit darker. So this is a soft sculpture that you can apply on your cheeks and your forehead. Another amazing product is the Charlotte Tilbury, and then another one is the Chic. Whatever you decide to use, I'm gonna show you. Remember that if you do lifting makeup and you are over 55, then you need to use only liquid products. Forget dry texture products, because you're gonna look old, okay? So whatever you buy, make sure that they are liquid or creamy. So you just put on the brush a bit of it. This one is a creamy product. And remember that you need to start about 3 fingers from your nose. So we don't start from here, we start from here and we go up. We start from here and we go up, up, lift up. Okay, the same here. You create a beautiful, beautiful tone. You see how beautiful it is? Now, if you have very high forehead like me, then what you can do is that you can use the dark color in order to make it a little smaller. But if you have small forehead, do not use anymore the dark tone there, because otherwise you will have too small forehead. We don't want that. Now, anything you have applied here, you can, and if it's too much, you can blend with a sponge. So remember, we need to get rid of the really clear lines. Okay, so let's check one more time. And sometimes what I do is that I also, especially if you have problem area here and you have not done your facelift yet, then you just apply it on the corners and a little bit color your neck too. Then it's gonna blend the lines together and will not look too funny. See? Now let's take care of my eyebrows. I'm using the Chic brow powder pencil. And by the way, when you are painting your eyebrows, please do not start from the beginning. Start from somewhere in the middle or 2/3 and try to lift the line up, not down, because that's what's gonna make the whole thing look more lifted. And if you need to apply the pencil from the beginning like I do, then you just paint a bit of hair here, and main focus will be still at the end and in the middle of the eyebrow. Now, if you need to fix anything, you need to use a flat brush and just fix it with a concealer on. So you take a bit of concealer and fix the ends. Okay, eyebrows are done. Now, another amazing product that I am really recommending to buy is the liquid blushes. Now, they can be creamy, they can be liquid. I have different kind of, but my favorite ones are the Charlotte Tilbury. And lately I got as a present Kaya, and I am positively surprised. So actually this Kaya has really beautiful shade as well. This is the Cupcake Glaze. Yep. And what you do is that you start also about 3 fingers or even further, and you just apply them on your cheekbones. Do you see how beautiful glow? This is absolutely without filter. So then you take just a normal brush and you start to blend everything by pulling it up, not down, up. Remember, and you, if you have anything left over, then do not worry, because what you have, a magic sponge. If you want to have a pinky makeup every day, then I like to put the blush onto my eyes. Then you take big fluffy brush, and then you start to just blend everything by pulling it up, So basically what you do is that you create a triangle, the blush and the blush. So see, yeah. And remember to start always from the end, not from the beginning, but from the end. And with the excess of the product that you have, you can go to the beginning of the eye. But nevertheless, you see? Do I look like 40 fucking 3? No. Unfortunately, I have not even skin and a lot of imperfections. So if you do have the same, you might want to buy Makeup Forever corrector, and there is two palettes, corrector and the sculptor, or the corrector and the blush set. And what I do usually is that I apply a bit of corrector here because I have problem here. Anyways, I don't like the red spots. I think it's fine now. Then the last but not least, highlighter. So what we do is that we will apply absolutely amazing Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow product. I like it because it's not too much, it's not too dark, just a bit highlighting my main areas here, under the cheekbone, and a bit also on the forehead. Sometimes I put also here. And then really beautiful highlighter. I like it because it's not too much, you know. For example, Dior I like too, but I use it usually when I go out in the evening. It gives me like additional glow. So anyways, beautiful. And remember, if you have anything to correct, sponge. Now what I do is that I apply mascara. So I like to pull to the side to create the cat eye. And by the way, using Blueberry Sensitive Volume by Lumene as well. It's very normal, basic, I think, daily mascara. I don't have to buy super expensive products, but I like it because it's really pigmented and it has really nice plastic brush. And remember that most of the Lumene products are vegan, if in case it's important for you. So, and I just love Finish products as well, so beautiful. Last but not least, the lips. Let's remove the balm. And what we do now depends what you really like and what kind of lips you have. But lately I like to use only the pencil and create a matte look for my lips. I use really rarely nowadays anymore lipsticks, but if I want to create something like let's say more or less glowy look for the day, then I might use some lip gloss on top of that, but it's not a must. Now I have again millions of pencils, but today I will choose the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat pencil. And sorry, it's hard to talk when you do your lips, but anyways, what you're gonna do is that you will apply, of course, the pencil. I like to do it a bit over the line. Now, last but not least, a bit of glow, because otherwise your makeup is going to look too simple. But again and again, this is your decision if you're going to go with a matte or glowy lips. Now you see the lips are not perfect, and this is always a thing that they're not perfect. So what you do is that you take the concealer and you take the flat brush. Where is my flat brush? Okay, so, and you correct everything in the corners that you need to correct. Okay, by doing so, you're going to make your lips look more sharper. Anyways, I'm done. The only thing that I would like to do still is to fix my makeup. And you ask me, where is the powder? Well, and you can apply the powder, of course. I'm using usually Huda Beauty baking powder. But if you want your makeup to glow, I recommend to use powder only here, a bit here on the forehead, but never here, because you're gonna make yourself looking old. Instead, I'm going to just fix my makeup today with a Revolution Super Fix Super Hold fixing mist, and after that I'm done. Ooh.